I tell you guys, fresh cut grass flat wears me out. It takes my sinuses and just crushes them like this. It's the crusher. What's up, OMG Nation? On today's episode, I want to ask you guys, this is your chance to go down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I want to ask you guys this question. Do you like when moto vloggers or YouTubers in general use the 360 cameras? I'll tell you this, I'm not a fan of it. I don't mind if they do it, it's up to them, it's their choice, but I'm not a fan of it for me because it's so weird to my eye that it's distracting for me. It's distracting from what the particular moto vlogger and or YouTuber that I'm watching is saying, and I find it so distracting that I'm watching the scenery, and then sometimes I feel myself getting a touch of motion sickness, just a touch, and I'm like, okay, I can't watch this, so I have to look away and just listen. And part of the reason, it may be like you guys too, part of the reason that I watch different moto vloggers is for their scenery. To say, oh look, OMG Moto drives by that car dealership every day. I'm not promoting that car dealership. I've just, every time I'm out, I drive by it. So that's my question to you. I think it does have its place when the footage is not so warped looking. That footage sometimes to me is just so warped looking that I can't focus. But then other times I've seen where some people use it and the footage isn't so crazy. And I don't know, I don't own one, so maybe they're different with each camera because cameras are drastically different. I know that for certain. You can just go from my GoPro to this new vlogging camera. Oh, where is my vlogging camera? Dang it, I left my vlogging camera at home. That means I have to go back. Dadgummit, I have to turn around. Here I am about to tell you guys about my vlogging camera that I don't have attached to me. But anyways, my vlogging camera, you know, GoPros are pretty relatively easy to use. My vlogging camera, even though it is kind of easy to use, there's still some things that you have to figure out. There's an active stabilization mode that if you use a different feature, the active stabilization, say that 3 times real fast, that mode will turn itself off, and then sometimes I don't realize that it's turned off, or I forget that it's turned off, and then I go film and my camera footage is like just shaky as can be. It's almost unusable. So then I have to put it into another software, and that software has to stabilize the footage, and then it crops the footage in, which I don't like because I am working with a certain amount of footage anyways. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. But let's get back to the 360 cams. So my point being, going into the camera thing, is that all cameras are a little different. So I'm sure that there are some 360 cams that are different than others. And I'm not even saying that if a company said, hey, we're going to send you this 360 cam, I would test it out. But my thing with them would be that, hey, I'm going to test this, but I'm giving an honest review on it. Hold on until we get moving. My review's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. I'm not going to trash your product. At the same time, I am going to give my opinion on it. And my opinion, take it with a grain of salt. My opinion is like your opinion. My opinion may not matter to you. Your opinion may not matter to me. And such is life, my friend. That's the way it goes. And that's America, brother. That's the way we roll here. Let me get my camera and we'll start again. Now, I finally got it. I picked it up. It's right here. I don't know if I could bend my neck down that far to see it. That was a little weird. But I can promise you this about my opinion. Pick it up where I left off. That my opinion, I do my absolute best to remove all biases from my opinion. When I do have a bias, I let you guys know. I'll give you, for instance, the Harley Davidson motorcycles, their lineup, all the stuff that they come out with. I have a bias towards Harley Davidson because I've loved their product for so long. I'm a Harley guy. I ride a Harley. If I'm in a position where I have to choose one bike, it's going to be a Harley. If I am able to choose multiple bikes, then it'll be other brands that I kind of like as well. So that's what I can give you, an honest opinion. I can give you an opinion that when I look at something, if I were to look at one of those 360 degree cameras, that I really try to test it out. I would really try to make it work for me, and I would really try to not use that warped footage where it spins around and the sides squish down over here and the top gets big and your head looks like it's being, like you have an alien head or something. I would do my best not to use that. I don't know, but some of you guys may like that because everybody's likes and dislikes are different. Because I can tell you this, my favorite color is royal blue. A lot of you guys probably have figured that out because of all the blue stuff that I wear, the blue in my logo, the blue in my helmet, and some of you guys may hate that color. I'm not a huge fan of red. When I see stuff that's red, if I see something that's in the color red, man, and I tell you, ooh, I like that, that means it's to me, that's got to be a really good looking red, because I do not like red at all. Like that red car, that's just, it doesn't do anything for me. You know, even if that was a bright red Ferrari, if I had my choice, if I was in a position to own a Ferrari and they said, hey, here's this bright red one, or here's this one over here in this other color, more than likely, I'm going to choose the other color. I don't know. It's a Ferrari. I might choose the red. I wouldn't be happy about it if I chose it, though. Brother. So that reminds me, and I don't know why it reminds me, it's just kind of like squirrel, and it reminded me, I posted a post on my Instagram that I finally received some stickers from this company that I bought these vinyl cutout stickers from of my logo. Well, they sent me the stickers. The stickers were missing some of my colors, so I immediately emailed these people back in May, and I told them. Well, they didn't respond. So I emailed them again. Hey, did you guys get my email? Zero response again. So finally, some lady responds. She says, no, we did not receive your email. So I took my original email and I forwarded it to them, and I said, here was the information that I sent below on the dates that I sent it. Here's what's going on. Here's the color that's missing. How are you guys going to correct it? This is my logo, but it's not my logo colors. How are you guys going to correct it? She didn't respond. I emailed her back like 2 or 3 more times with no response. Finally, she responds again. I emailed you, this is like 2 months later. I emailed you without a response. I don't know if this person doesn't know how email works. I screenshot all of my emails again. I send them back to her. I said, here's what I've been sending you since May. It's now 2 months later. How are you guys going to correct this? No response. Another couple of weeks goes by. I shoot off a couple more emails. No response. Finally, this company sends me a how did we do email, and son, I let them have it. I absolutely let them have it in this thing, and I told them that I will always tell everyone how terrible their service is. I'll show people the emails. That's all right. We'll come back to the story.
All right, so I blast these guys and I tell them, you know, I'm very nice about it. I don't say anything vulgar, but I tell them I rate them the poorest rating I can give them. And then I tell them I'm going to tell everybody about my service. And not only am I going to do that, I'm going to screenshot all of my email communication, you guys, and show everyone the amount of time that it took you guys to respond to me. So finally, when I send that, I'm guessing this guy is a manager. And this manager sends me an email. I am so sorry this has happened. I will correct it immediately. And the person that I was dealing with was being snarky with me, and my emails weren't snarky in the beginning. And then they became a little snarky, but at the same time I was never rude. But I told them, I said, I will never promote you guys. I will always tell everybody, guys. I will put it on everything. I have a pretty sizable YouTube following, and something that's on my face. He's flying on my face. I have a pretty sizable YouTube following, and I will let all of them know. That may not mean nothing to you, but I promise you, I will always tell everyone who your company is and how bad customer service I receive from you guys. And you guys know that have been following my channel. I am huge on customer service, especially in today's time. You can walk into a store and no one says anything to you. That blows my mind. That's job security. If you work somewhere and someone walks in and you say, "Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Let me know if I can help you." That is job security, because that's a customer that you probably just earned, and they gained your respect, and they'll probably be back and they want to spend their hard-earned money with you. So anyways, finally, this guy 2 days ships me the correct product. Which brings me to right here. The reason that I'm here at Moonshine Harley Davidson today. So I'll show you the difference between what they sent me. So here's what they sent me. You can see, not my logo. Originally, that's what they sent me. Then finally, they sent me my logo back, okay? So they left out all of the gray. You see that? Yeah, they left out all of the gray. Let me put them side by side so you can see that. So here you go. Look, the one on the left is the first one they sent me. They left out the gray in my logo, and the one on the right is the correct one that they sent me. So you may ask, why is that even a big deal? I'll tell you why it's a big deal. I work hard on my brand and my logo. And if I'm going to put my logo out there, then I want it to be the correct logo, because I want people to see it and recognize, oh, that's the OMG MOTO logo. So that brings me again to why I'm here. Because the F&I manager here at Moonshine Harley Davidson, you've seen her in my videos, in some of my videos, being sneaky. Hardy, as soon as I posted that picture on my Instagram, and if you guys aren't following my Instagram, I'm gonna put a screenshot of my Instagram up right here. So you guys go to my Instagram and follow my Instagram, please, if you don't mind. But Hardy said, I want one of those photos, or I want one of those stickers. So I'm up here to bring Hardy a sticker, and this will be my very first sticker that I've ever given to anybody. So that's pretty exciting. So let's go in. I don't even know if she's here or not. That would be terrible if she wasn't here and I told you guys this whole story. All right, let's go inside. All right, so look, like I said, I didn't even know if Hardy was gonna be here or not. She's not here. There's a keypad that doesn't allow me, to get into her office, but I'm not a quitter, and I'm gonna get her this. So I just put it under her door, and I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to her so she doesn't step on it. I should have called and checked, but sometimes I do the element of surprise. I surprised myself this time. Even though I didn't get to physically hand my OMG MOTO sticker to Hardy, she is the first person. Hardy, you are number one. You are my first. The very first person I've ever given an OMG MOTO sticker to. So hold that honor with pride. Brother, this is my favorite part about lunchtime traffic. Bumper to bumper. Just breathing exhaust fumes in. Ugh. The Exploder. I used to have one of those. Good little car, except the rear ends went out all the time. That was never fun. That's how you know somebody was a Ford Explorer owner, because they called it the Exploder. It's a few days later, and let me just tell you, I've told you a million times inside of my videos, here in Tennessee, Mother Nature, she's bipolar. It's 72 degrees today. It feels amazing. It was just in the 90s 3 days ago, and I was sweating like crazy. Now I've got a little vest on, feels good. I've got to check in with Hardy to see if she's got my little gift I left her. Before we get to that, I want to tell you guys, you know, in the beginning of this episode, I was talking about 360-degree cameras. So what I decided to do was look up a bunch of 360-degree cameras, and I'm pretty sure they are not created equally. There are some that really have a fisheye look, and maybe it's the fisheye look that I'm not a big fan of. That wide angle
with the fisheye look together, I'm really not a big fan of. Then some of them, they still do a little something funky to me as far as my eyes go when I'm looking at it on someone else's vlog or YouTube channel. And some of them aren't too bad. It doesn't seem too bad. I don't know if it's user error, if it's the actual, if there's an actual function that makes them look so fish-eyed and warped out, and that's just the view that I don't like. But it seems like there's a possibility they may not be created equally. So we'll go with that until someone who knows more about it lets me know down in the comments. Again, like I said, if you happen to have a 360-degree camera and it works for you, let me know about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about a video in your channel. I'll go check it out. There is one thing that I've definitely learned about all of this stuff with moto vlogging, is I don't know everything, and you can't always judge stuff on your first impression of it. Sometimes you have to really dig in deep to it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull in here. Oh, look, my light's out. That's the F&I manager up at Moonshine Harley Davidson right here in Franklin. Oh, what do we have right here? Oh, that's a big boy truck right there, brother. Your tires might not fit on that little ramp. Everyone, I appreciate you watching today, though. Let's not end it just now. Wait a second. Let's not end it just now. I'm going to ask you one more time. If you have any thoughts on those 360 cameras, let me know down in the comments. What do you like as a viewer? Do you mind seeing that? Do you like seeing that? Does it mess with your eyes like it messes with mine? Does it kind of give you a touch bit of motion sickness like it does for me? Or do you have any experience with a 360-degree camera? Let me know down in the comments, guys. This is your chance to be heard, so to speak. At least by the 10 or 15 people that watch this video. I think I am going to cut through downtown Franklin and head out to one of these roads that take me out into the country and do a few little country road twisties. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Do you have a blinker on? Oh, that'd have been nice to signal there, Granny. As always, I appreciate you watching today's episode. Do me a favor, if you have not already, hit the like button, reach over there and click that little bell notification. That way it'll let you know of any uploads, any activity that I have on this channel. Also, if you have not already, please consider subscribing to the channel and becoming a part of the OMG Nation. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, stall.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way. I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.